Hey, good morning, everybody. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Tuesday. Happy beautiful Tuesday. At my usual starting spot, Vanderbilt Beach in North Naples, Florida, just north of the La Playa. Getting off to a wonderful start. Clear skies here in North Naples, a few clouds out in the Gulf. Supposed to see some clouds rolling in later today. 68 beautiful degrees, a little breeze coming out of the east. That water's super calm. Just a few little waves lapping up on the shore. We're almost at high tide. The water temperature is 78 to 80. Today's high temperature is going to be anywhere from 82 to maybe as warm as 86, depending on where you're at in Southwest Florida. We'll see where we fall into that picture in North Naples later today. Gorgeous. The sun's coming up over the trees here to the east. It's going to be a beautiful morning, beautiful beach morning. Very, very quiet out here right now. There's our glorious sunshine. Good morning, sunshine. Beautiful sight for sore eyes, as my dad would say. A sight for sore eyes. That is beautiful. Did you check out last night's sunset? I had a chance to shoot over to the beach for sunset last night, so I recorded a little video of that and shared it with you. We had some storm clouds rolling through. We actually got some rain yesterday evening. Up at my house up here in North Naples, it rained, I think it's around between 8:30 and 9. It started sometime in there, just after I got home from the beach. Pretty good rain, actually, up here. We got a pretty good amount of rain. Much needed rain. Pretty soon we'll be into our rainy season and we'll be griping about getting too much. We either don't get enough or we get too much. There's no in-betweens in Florida. I wish you were out here with me. Today is the last day of April. Can you believe that? Another month has flown by. Wowza. Just amazing. Hit that share button. Take a little stroll up Vanderbilt Beach here. Hey, send some stars if you appreciate my efforts. This is my last chance to try to achieve my star goal, but that's not going to happen. For the month, I'm about 60% below my goal. I love hanging out right here in this little section of beach because this is where we get a little sun. The sun's hidden behind the houses and condos as I walk up the beach. I like this little bit of sun out here. But let's take a stroll up to the north. I'm guessing it's around 7:20 or so now, somewhere in that neck of the woods. It was about 7:15 when I started. Our turtle patrol was hanging out on the beach up here. I don't know what they were doing. I walked up here early this morning before I started my live feeds, and I did not see any tracks up here. I did chat with Marcus, our turtle man, and he said there was one confirmed nest so far down to the south in Pelican Bay. So that's good news. Didn't ask him about false crawls. I don't know if we have any yet in Del Norwiggins. I'm sure that will be all over Facebook when that happens, if it didn't happen yesterday. Well, I had a great walk at Del Norwiggins Sunday. Saw some beautiful sights. Saw that little sea hare swimming along up by the pass. I shared a little video of that yesterday morning. The sea hares. I really want you to help me out and spread some awareness about those sea hares. It's their mating season now, so you're going to see them swimming along the shallows, along the shoreline. You might see them washed up on the beach. I don't want people freaking out. They're harmless to humans. They're toxic to dogs. If you have a dog, if your dog licks it or picks it up in its mouth, it could kill your dog. But as far as humans, they are harmless to humans, and they're so beautiful and graceful when they're in the water swimming. You're going to see on our beaches, you're going to see some stuff that looks like little pink spaghettis, little pink spaghetti noodles. That's their egg casings. Times you see lots of that washed up on the beach. And also keep reminding people to fill in their holes on the beach during nesting season. We don't need holes, no obstacles for our female sea turtles coming up on the beach, and then our little baby hatchlings. We don't want them getting stuck in any holes. So please, please, please share my fill in your holes video. Look for that thumbnail of that little sea turtle looking up at you. Give that video a share. I want everybody to know about filling in their holes. That's my mission. This nesting season, I want to get the word out. I need your help to do that. What you got planned for dinner? Taco Tuesday. Huh? Gonna have some tacos somewhere? I love tacos. You know me, I love food. I love my tacos. All kinds of tacos. I love it when people get creative with their tacos. You know what? Something else I like is a Mexican pizza. You just kind of build a pizza on a tortilla. Man, those are awesome. Throw them in the oven for a little bit. Those are fantastic. Easy to make and very tasty. Hey, guess what I'm going to have later today, later this morning? If you were watching earlier, you know what I'm going to have. A real treat, one of my favorites. Something that my wife makes for me. Something very, very yummy. And my friend Robert's gonna get some too. I'm gonna have some homemade, piping hot, fresh glazed donuts. Woo! I haven't had those in a while. I'm excited about that. I have to be a good boy though. I can already taste them. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite baked item? Sweets, cakes, cookies, pies, pastry. What's your favorite baked item? And are you a good baker? Do you have some really awesome recipes that you might want to share? If you do, share them in our Beach Family group. Love to see some recipes shared in there. Trying to talk my wife into doing some little videos and sharing some of her recipes. She's got some good ones. So another, I don't know, half hour. I think it's going to be high tide here. There's not a big difference between this morning's high tide and low tide. Our next low tide isn't going to be very low. It's going to be the low tide in the evening that's lower. Goes in cycles. I don't know if it's every week or every 2 weeks it changes. There's a moon up here, but it's impossible to see. I can't. It's up here somewhere, just a partial moon somewhere up there in that beautiful blue sky. Man, isn't that gorgeous? Boy, we really need to get busy and start saying some prayers for our country. We're not coming together. It seems like we're becoming more and more divided as the days go by. It's getting crazy. Getting crazy. Say some prayers for our country and our boneheads in Washington. There's the sun just gonna come peeking out from behind this house over here. Ooh. As Emerald would say, bam! Good morning. I was looking to see what the turtle people were doing down here and trying to figure out where they were on the beach this morning. They were down here somewhere hanging out. But where? I'm looking for their tracks. I guess the tractor raked them all up. I don't see any signs of a sea turtle crawl, but they were down here hanging out for a while. We'll keep walking up the beach here. Hey, this week, tips greatly appreciated, my friends. This is when all those bills are due. Stars, tips, I'll take whatever I can get. I'm not choosy. I love you guys. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for being a part of our beach family. Isn't this fun? Isn't this a great way to start your day? A little stroll on the beach. You never know what we're going to come across out here. Maybe tomorrow I'll take a stroll down the beach and we'll see if we can find that sea turtle nest down there in Pelican Bay. He told me about where it's at. It's nice they put these markers in now all up and down the beach. You see these little signs, they have numbers on them, you know, R35, 36, 27. That's for our emergency responders. That's how you, if you get in trouble on the beach, you tell them what area you're in. So every once in a while you should glance at those signs if you're down in a deserted part of the beach. Get your bearings so you know where you're at if you're one of those early morning walkers that walks down to Clam Pass. It's not just for you, it's like if you find somebody that needs help on the beach. You never know. Look at all that beautiful beach waiting for you. Forgot to plug in my phone when I got home from the beach last night. So I didn't come out this morning with quite a full charge, not quite a full charge. But I think we got plenty to do a beach walk. It was beautiful yesterday morning at Vanderbilt Beach. Did you check out my little beach report that I shared? Obviously I didn't do a live feed yesterday, but I did run down to the beach. I couldn't keep away from the beach. The beach just kind of calls me, calls my name, says, "Rob, where are you?" Mother Ocean, she calls for me. these condos up here, they're all looking like they're in pretty good shape now. I'm sure there's still work going on. There's still work going on in a lot of them. They still got a good year or two's work left to do to get them back to where they were. They're all getting their landscaping in and whatnot after being ravaged by Hurricane Ian back in September of 2022. It's like you see these shrubs here. That storm surge was up over the tops of where these shrubs are. Came up to the second floor of a lot of these buildings. It was lapping at the second floor. All of this was gone. This is all new growth here. Everything back here was barren. The dunes wiped out. Now they're making a comeback. Mother Nature is healing herself. Some places still need a little help on their landscape. In this place, I got some nice grass going here. There's a couple of these condos are still in pretty rough shape. There's one, I don't know what they're going to do with it. Doesn't look like they're doing anything with it. It's just up ahead of me a ways. I'll show you that. This one up ahead of me. This one I thought they were going to condemn this building. This little 3-story apartment building up here, condo in front of me. You notice, you can really see it here. You see how far that sticks out? It's because it's a very, very, very old building. I mean, not very, very old. Probably built in the 70s, maybe. 70s, yeah, I'm guessing 70s. But it's way out on the beach. You look over here and look how far back the newer buildings are. One of the big problems they had, obviously besides the bottom floors of these units getting flooded out, was the swimming pools. All the swimming pools were full of sand, completely full of sand. Ruined all the pumps. I think there's still a couple places here along the beach that don't have their pools working. There's a shortage of parts. Elevators too. I think there's still buildings where all the elevators don't work because they can't get the parts. There's more to it than meets the eye. Nobody has a magic wand. They just wave and everything's back to the way it was. I know some people think they have one of those for Del Norwegans, but nobody's found it yet. But yeah, this little building here, it was sad when you come by here. I mean, it just blew out the bottom floor of this place. They completely gutted everything, took what was left out. They are rebuilding. It's coming back. It's been a long time. But think about that. That water was splashing up to the second floor during the peak of the storm surge. I'm hoping this year we get lucky and maybe catch one of our female loggerhead sea turtles on the beach early in the morning. That I can share a little video of that with you. Remember, if you are fortunate enough to come across one of those nesting sea turtles, keep your distance, keep your lights off on your phone, no flash photography, no touching, just keep your distance. I know it's awful tempting to get up there and get a picture, but do not do that. It is against the law. So many people do that, and then they post the pictures on Facebook. I swear this looks like the remnants of what might have been a false crawl here on the beach. Right in the light here. It looks like it could have been maybe a false crawl from a day or so ago. The sea turtle tracks. It's definitely looks like it. Don't know where it went up, came up. But this, you know what, this little building that I was showing you, this was a hotbed for our sea turtles. For some reason, they used to love this little stretch of beach. Now, they didn't have this little wall right here. This is something new, this little wall they built. They came right up to like with the back of an eye of this building. There were like half a dozen nests there before the hurricane. It was one of their favorite little spots. All right, where's those stars? Nobody likes what I do anymore? All right. Huh. This place still, without landscaping back here, still looking kind of desolated back here. Same with over here. Some places it's just taking longer to recover than others. Remember earlier I was talking to you about those signs, the locators. There's one here. This is R24. Pay attention to these numbers. See, you know, I don't expect you to memorize them all, but it's a good idea to know where you're at on the beach in case of an emergency. That's how I know where the sea turtle nest is down in Pelican Bay. Like I said, maybe we'll try to find that tomorrow. Who knows, there might be a new one tomorrow. And see, they really haven't done squat on the landscaping at this place. Well, I mean, they have. They cleaned a lot of stuff up, but they haven't re-landscaped it. Let me rephrase that. They haven't re-landscaped it. They're still working away. Can hear them working in there. A lot of these buildings, the bottom floor was parking. So that was a godsend. People's condos didn't get destroyed, but people had their cars in the garages. The cars were pushed out into the street, stacked up on top of each other. It was sad. So much destruction. People stayed in these buildings. There were people in there watching having second thoughts about why they stayed behind. People have been asking about what's going on here. Well, there's a peek at what's going on in some of the buildings up here towards the north end of Vanderbilt. We're getting close to Delnor Wiggins, almost up to Wiggins. Probably take a little intermission, a little break, and I'll be back for the second part of my beach walk. Go back and watch yesterday evening's sunset. I shared that early this morning. So that's just down a couple posts. I think that's the remnants of a false crawl right there. What's left of it. Looks like it might be another false crawl, hard to tell. Get you down by that water for the last few minutes of this live feed. It's been kind of a slow walk up here this morning. Nice. It's fun just taking my time. Hey, if you've made that decision, that commitment to become a subscriber to my Southwest Florida Television Facebook page, thank you very much for doing that. If you haven't, please think about maybe doing so. If you enjoy these morning beach walks, the other little things I share on social media, if you'd like to see them continue, please subscribe to my Southwest Florida Television page. It's not much, but every dollar helps, my friends. A glorious morning in paradise. Walking the beach with my beach family. Delnor Wiggins up in the distance there. Gotta love it. That beautiful mile-long stretch of heaven on earth. All that beautiful blue sky. And don't forget about our Thursday evening sunset cruises with Boat Naples. Love to see you out there with us one evening. Visit their website, boatnaples.com, boatnaples.com. Check out everything they have to offer and give them a call. You have to call to get on board with us on Thursday evening. That's something very special they're doing for me and my Southwest Florida Television Beach family. Check it out. Complimentary beer and wine, a Slancha Irish whiskey toast. You never know. Might stumble across some dolphins. Always a fun time. Always a fun time with great people. BoatNaples.com. Well, there you have it. Paradise. We made it up to paradise. Once again. Glorious. Glorious, glorious, glorious. One mile of beautiful white sandy beach waiting for you. Take advantage of it. All right, my friends, that's going to do it for part one of this morning's beach walk. Hit that share button, send some stars on Facebook if you appreciate my efforts, tips. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post if you'd like to send a little thank you, a token of appreciation. I would appreciate it. This time of the month when all those bills are due, that's when I really need it. I need your help. Show some love. I'll be back in a little while. If I don't see you later, until next time, have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your life. God bless our wonderful country. God bless America. Tally ho. Tally ho.